All right, y'all. Right here we have this high-speed blender right here, a heating blender. This company sent this to me so I could show this thing off to you guys, so thank you to them for partnering with me on this. Got that Mike Vance knife right there. Let's go ahead and open this bad boy on up and see what we got on the inside here. This is very interesting that it is a heating blender. I've never seen a blender that has a heating element in it to be able to keep things warm. So, opening this thing on up, let's see, you got some information right here on the front. Comes all nice and foam packed, just like this. Let's see if we can just pop this on out like this. All right. Ooh, is this a glass pitcher? I hope so. It feels like it. A little cup right there. We got a little guy right there. We got this little guy. We got bags and boxes in a box. Bag in a box here. All right. So. This obviously right here is our base. Man, this thing looks like an awesome piece. Okay. Debag that right there. Got this little thing on the front. Let's go ahead and take that on down. Let's see, this is what it looks like from the top. And the reason why I'm pointing this out is because of the connection piece right here. This looks very solid. With other blenders that I've had, those tend to fail the most. So I'm very curious to see how that's going to work out. And I love all these, like, oh wait, does this thing, I don't know if this is supposed to come up or not. It's like a little pad. So you can, what is, that's so interesting. Yeah, this, does it come, it's like a little surface pad right here, I think, to protect everything. That's actually really, really cool. All right. This is what your motor looks like on the bottom right there. And then, of course, you have all your buttons on the front right there. Look at how much it can do. What does all that say? Nut milk, paste, soup, baby food, boil, steam, congee. I don't know what that is. Oatmeal, juice, puree, milkshake, and smoothie. There's also an auto clean function on here, a fixed temperature, a grind, and then, of course, your start and your stop button. There's a keep warm and a timer on there as well that you can set. That is super cool. I've never seen a blender with this many options on there. That is fantastic. All right, so now you get this little guy right there. I guess if you want to make something with that, and a little measuring guy right there if you want to measure out something. This right, ooh, hello. Man, look at this thing. This is a bad mama jama right here. This looks amazing. First thing that I noticed was this metal cap right there on the top. Love that attention to detail. Got the glass jar on there, so you're not dealing with plastics and all that. Warning, ensure the lid is closed and handle aligned to avoid an E2 error. Do not submerge the handle area to prevent induction interference. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and pop this on off right here. I think there's more stuff on the inside. There's so much with this. Okay, so you got a little lock-unlock mechanism right here on the handle. It's kind of hard to see in the camera, but you just simply slide that on over to the side. This, oh, look at that gasket on there. That's amazing. You're definitely not going to get anything leaking out of there. It's going to be able to hold in that heat. That is awesome. Love that. God, this thing is an awesome piece. And look, it's all steel on the inside right there as well. All right, what you getting? What is all this? Like a little basket of goodies here. Like, open that. Let's see, we got a little sponge right here, I guess, clean it up. What is this? Is this going on the top? Caution, make sure to securely twist the lid into place before use. Do not open the lid while the machine is operating. Be careful of hot steam to avoid burns. Okay, so it's got like a little vent right here on the top. This looks like it fits. Yeah, right up into there. I believe that's right. And it's got a nice little gasket around there as well, so it's gonna fit nicely. I believe that's where it goes. That's what it looks like. You got a little vent right there from that. And then this has this little, is this supposed to fit? Oh, okay. So this fits in here, it looks like, and it sits right on these little grooves right here. There's 4 of them all the way around, and that way you can, I guess, like steam stuff in there. If you're cooking for one person and you just want to have like one tool, this could be it right here. This is awesome. All right, let's see. How does this thing fit on here? So I'm noticing that you have these little like nougats right here, and that definitely matches with these little nougats right here. And I'm assuming that's what's going to bring the heat into there as well whenever you have it on heating mode. So you want to make sure that you line that up with that right there. Pop that right on in. Is that how it goes? Yeah, just like that. Okay, cool, cool. Let's see, let's put this on the top, and we're going to lock it into place. I did want to point out, too, whenever it comes to locking it in place, talking about the cap, you have these little, like, y'all can see that? Locking nougats right here that the lid locks into with these right here. So you're just going to simply take that, put it down, and then look, y'all can see right here, you're just going to turn it to be able to lock it right there. All right, let me check out this cord real quick so we can get this thing all plugged up. And I want to press some buttons. I want to see what happens. All right, first of all, your cord, you got about a 3-foot cord right there, maybe 2.5. So that's about right for a kitchen appliance. Let me grab my power strip right here so we can get some good power to this thing and see what happens. Okay, turned on. I heard a beep. Oh, okay, everything lit up right there. 77 degrees Fahrenheit is what it's saying right there on the front. I just want something to turn. Grind? Okay, so it says I'm assuming that's 1 minute, 30 seconds. Start. Wow. That has got some power. Pressing the stop button. Just want to see what happens there. All right, let's try you can boil. Oh, so the heating element allows you to boil and steam. Now this is all making sense with this little basket right here with the holes in the bottom. Okay, okay. I got you. Let's hit smoothie here. Minute 35. Start. That's a powerful motor. Wow. Has a nice little, oh, so it's still, it didn't get to the end. It's stopping to let things settle, and then it's starting back up again. I want to let it go. I want to see what happens. Yeah, look, it's stopping again, because whenever you're making a smoothie, you need things to settle down. That's so cool. Okay, okay, all right, this is cool. All right, I'm impressed by just the fact that it does that right there is amazing, because you don't have to sit there and stop, start. Let it settle, get your spoon in there, all that. Stop, start. You know what I'm talking about if you've ever made a smoothie before, because not everything gets down to the bottom, and so you have to let it settle and then it kicks on again. I love that they've automated that whole thing. So the thing that I was saying was cool about this is in the book here, it shows you all of the durations for all of the different modes that you can do with this blender. I thought that that was really cool. And it gives you, you know, different operational methods that you can use here. And then they do also talk about the product operation guide, but also how to clean and care for it. And I found that interesting because it has that auto clean feature on there. Automatically at the end of the program, add 33.8 or 1 liter of clean water to the cup. Select the automatic cleaning function to rinse the cup. Super cool. That's amazing. This is a very easy to use book right here. They have nice diagrams. Everything's all big. You can read it very easily. So I definitely appreciate that right there. And they do have a little pamphlet right here about just some safety instructions and all that type of stuff right there. But if y'all are looking for an excellent high-speed blender, I am so impressed by all the different modes and functions that this thing does. I want to go in and now make a smoothie and see how it chops up everything and brings it down and chops it up again. So I'm going to make a follow-up video of that whenever I get all my ingredients in here so we can really put this thing to the test. But if y'all are looking just from an unboxing perspective about an awesome blender, y'all definitely need to go and check out this one right here. Thank y'all for watching. Let me know if this was helpful. If it was, consider adding this to your cart, and Dad out.